Alright. Turn on this radio. Get some music going. It works, he says. Yep, come on in. Okay, I think we're going to put out this torch, because we're not going to need it with the light that's in here. And let's call the trader.
What? What the hell? Someone there? Hey, hello?
Welcome back, everyone, to The Long Dark, where we have established a beginnings of a base in Mystery Lake. And we've done a little bit of redecorating. We moved some stuff around. This is where we're going to keep crafting supplies. This is really our pocket dump location where we're going to keep stuff. We've got our emergency 5 matches here. Got some jerry can full of fuel. We've got this really interesting situation where the clipboard won't hang on the wall. So I made a shelf out of it. So, I don't know. Kind of cool. We decorated a little bit and basically cleaned the place up. So, yeah, overall, not bad. We've got some extra cooking stuff here. So we are pretty good shape if we ever have to come back here. So I think there's a few things we need to do before we set out for the day. First of all, we've got, we do have some fresh pelts that we need to drop. We've got, I think we found a bedroll, but we haven't repaired it yet. So I want to repair this bedroll real quick here. And I guess last episode we did go hunting, 58%. Let's do it again. Once you got a bedroll, you just, 88%. I think that's okay. You want it to stay in good shape. We went hunting. We got a bunch of meat. So we'll probably eat some of that. It's getting late, so I don't know what we're going to do today. Let's see, what did we put in here, too? Okay, just miscellaneous stuff. Do we have anything in here? Nothing in here. Okay. Alright, it's been a little while since I've played, so... Oh, and the other thing we need to do is grab the page from an old newsletter, because my guess is you need to have that to activate the trader. And we'll see. I think my theory is that it'll be in Aurora tonight. Once I activated that, that it will be in Aurora tonight. So, yeah. So, bed is right here. So I think what we're going to do is head out, have some breakfast. What's that on the ground? Improvised hatchet.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Wow, it's a good thing I noticed that. Okay, I think I dropped it to put it up here. Yeah, I think I dropped it so that I could put it with the tools, but I forgot to do that, so good thing I noticed. Okay, awesome. Alright, and we're overweight. Why? Why are we overweight? Oh, because we lost our well-fed bonus. Bummer. Well, we have some coal, so we could leave some sticks. We'll keep one. And wood here. How much water do we have? Oh, not much. Not much. Okay, let's go outside and see if it is a free fire day. Might want to just spend some time making water. I don't think it's a free fire day. No, it isn't. But I do think we should spend some time making water. And actually, I'm going to grab the other pot. Because if we're mostly just going to make water, cooking pots have more capacity. Alright, so I like to put a fire here, right outside the back door. It gets the outdoor burn bonus. So I'm actually going to pick these up and put them much closer to the stairs. Nope, still not a free fire day. So let's grab a torch, light it up, and we're going to put that there, pretty close to the front door, where generally we're going to be able to avoid having it blow out. Most of the time. Not all the time, but most of the time. So this fire location's usually not bad. There's another location around the corner that's pretty good too, but this one's convenient. So we're just put it here. Alright, so let's get some water on. We'll pop a coal in there, and then actually we're going to go back in and get all that wood. Because why waste our coal? Alright. Alright, so we got some fire going. We're gonna eat some steak. We're gonna drink the rest of the water we have on hand. And then let's just make sure this is not warming up. Okay, good. I don't want to burn that. And we'll do a quick little run around, grab some stuff. Sure, why not? It's nice and warm. Grab some more sticks. Okay. Hopefully this won't blow our fire out. Hard to say. Hard to say. Okay, we'll have to keep an eye on that. We will have to keep an eye on that. Meantime, head over here, grab these. Still looks good from here. Oh. Does it, though? It does not. Alright. That is a bummer. Okay, that's usually a pretty decent place for fire. But I guess not today. So we're actually going to see if we can't just carry it around the other side here. So this is also a nice shielded area. Probably a better location. And I guess we wasted some wood on that, but not too bad. And then we'll grab the pots of water, and hopefully they'll be able to continue to cook.
Come on. That's done.
Alright, let's go grab the water. Okay. Alright. Well, we probably should have put it there in the first place. We probably should have put it there in the first place. I guess maybe that should just be our fire location. This is a better location. It's shielded from probably like 3 sides, so it's a better location. Alright. So what's next? Alright, yeah, so when you activate the trader for the first time by picking up that notice, I guess you guaranteed an Aurora that night, so I guess we'll go in and talk to the guy and see what's what. Alright. Look at that beautiful aurora. Look at that. As predicted, we have an aurora. Let's head inside and see if the trader is around.
I need to drop something.
Oh, yeah, we have a lot of water. So let's drop some water. Alright. Turn on this radio. Get some music going. It works, he says. Yep, come on in. Okay, I think we're going to put out this torch, because we're not going to need it with the light that's in here. And let's call the trader.
What? What the hell? Someone there? Hey, hello?
Yeah, I'm here.
Radio check. Go ahead. You better say something, or getting this damn thing fixed was all a waste of time. Come in.
Yeah, I'm here. I don't see
I
any...
say again.
I don't
Come
see
in.
any dialogue options, though. There we go.
Well, I'm just a fella on the radio for now. Been on my own. The lights, they fried everything. Or haven't you noticed?
I did notice. Yeah.
What? You've been living in a hole in the ground out there? You're on the island, right?
I sure am.
I haven't come across any. Well, until now. It's taken a long time, a damn long time to get this contraption working. The radio, I mean. But your radio seems to work just fine.
It sure does. And there's more than one here, too.
Still there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Hello?
Yeah, I'm here. Let's see. What are my options here? Intentions.
Things are getting a little thin out here in the dark. I've got some stuff to trade. Not much.
There it
mind
is.
you, but maybe you have some interest.
There it is. Stuff to
Maybe
trade.
We can work out a deal.
A deal sounds good.
If you can keep your word, that is. Trust don't come so easy no more.
Trust seems to be a big deal for this guy.
The lights showed up. But there's you, there's me, and there's the ice. We'll speak up.
Alright, how are we going to trade?
There's a place, a little island off Coastal Highway. A
Yeah.
dock, an old storage box of mine.
I've spent a
We can
good
use
deal
that
of
to
time
trade.
there. I know exactly where that is.
You keep your distance, and I'll do the same. Got it?
Got it. Okay. So I think right now I'm going to go through the whole conversation for those of you who don't have that. And I might put that up as a separate video. So, and I might just skip directly to the trade for those of you who do have it. So maybe we'll do that. Awesome. Okay. Well, we are ready to trade. So let's take a look and see what he has and what he wants. Alright, he's got cooking oil. We don't need that. Hard hat. Lightweight and durable for long days at the work site. Physical protection, but no warmth. I'm not really that into that. Pemmican recipe. Oil lamp, cloth, and a car battery. I think we can probably do that. Pinnacle peaches. Could probably do that. Salt we don't need. Wilderness kitchen. raw animal or raw fish meat. 2 liters of water and 6 ptarmigan down. Let's go for the pemmican bar recipe. We can do more than one thing, but I don't know that I need the wilderness kitchen. There's still a lot of books out there, and I'm getting pretty high on the cooking. So I think we're just going to start with that, and then see what he offers next. So we need a car battery, 3 liters of oil, and 8 cloth. That should be pretty easy. Alright.
Time to call it a day.
Yeah, more like a night. Okay, and it is time to call it a night, because we are tired. We can, actually, let's take a look and see what the computer says. Expecting their return this winter, but results remain unknown. I wonder if this is cougars. Not sure, but anyway, nice buffer memory. I'm gonna head out here and grab some food.
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
And some for breakfast as well. Alright, and we're going to go back in and go to bed. And we'll sleep through the night. We have activated the trader, but I don't think we're going to go trade immediately. Let's see, let's drink. And let's sleep for 10 hours. And see what the morning brings. Alright, early morning. Drink some water. And let's head out. Yep. A little snowy. Not a free fire day. Alright, I think I'm gonna get rid of this because we'll just use the other one. So let's eat our breakfast. And I guess if we're gonna get rid of that fire there, we can leave this closer to the door.
I'm gonna have to leave something behind.
Alright. And let's grab some charcoal out of here. Alright, let's head back inside. And let's check the... Yeah, there we go. Alright, let's check to see. We need to make a furniture workbench if we're going to make furniture. So let's see, workbench, here it is. So we need 15 cedar. Wait, no, that's a workbench. Furniture workbench. How do we make one of those? I've done this before, but I don't remember. Let's find it here. That's a workbench. Meat carrying box, quilted bed, hide couch, hide chair.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
Is it under tools or something? Let's take a look at all the blueprints. Tables. Huh, that's odd. I don't see it anymore. Oh, maybe we make the furniture workbench elsewhere. Okay, let's try this one more time. Yeah, okay, there's a bunch more stuff in here. Here it is, furniture workbench. Okay, we need 10 cedar. We can make it anywhere, that's why. I had it filtered to only things you can make at the workbench. Obviously, you can't make a workbench at a workbench, so that's not going to work. So woodworking tools and 10 cedar and 4 hours. So we have some cedar already, 5 I think. So yeah, so we'll go looking for cedar. Make a furniture workbench, make a salt box. Let's see, what are we going to do here today? Let's take a look at our curing situation here. This one's 99% cured. This one is cured. Rabbit pelt is 87% cured. Alright, I think we still need a hacksaw, so I'm thinking what we should do today
Too much stuff to carry.
Is, once it gets a little bit less windy and nicer, head over to Trapper's cabin and see if we can find a hacksaw there. So while we're waiting for that, let's just give a... Do we have anything to read? Not really. We could sharpen. And harvest. Alright, we still have, we're still overweight. I guess we don't really need the bedroll just yet. And the extra pot we can leave here. So we're a little bit overweight, but not much. I do want to keep the hatchet on me. And we can probably ditch one of the flares. Oh, we can leave this here. Okay, pretty much want to keep most of the other stuff. Do a little bit of rose hip prep. Save a little weight there. Alright, well, barely, but we are underweight now. Barely. Alright. And it sounds like it is a little bit less breezy. So let's go. Alright, still cold. But not too windy, so that's good. And we'll head over to Trapper's and see what's what. Alright, so here we are in Mystery Lake. We haven't really explored much of Mystery Lake. We did explore a little bit the cabins at the far end of the lake, but not even all of those. We went out there to get some... to hunt. And we did okay. Got some deer. Not carrying any of it with us, so that's good. And yeah, so we're semi-established. But we are going to need to find that. I want to try to find the hacksaw. And then we can decide how much time do we actually want to stay in Mystery Lake. Because we could get sucked in here and stay quite a while. I think I want to stay until I get my well-fed bonus back. Because it's a bummer to be always on the verge of too heavy. So I think I want to stay that long. And then we'll probably just head out. I don't think we're going to scour the depths of Mystery Lake.
Can't feel my feet.
I think we're going to stay just long enough. So there may be wolves right around here. Possible. I don't hear any in the immediate vicinity. But let's grab these rose hips. Going to be a little bit cold. But, you know, we're more than halfway there.
Too cold to think.
Good thing you got me to do the thinking for you. Not much in here. But I do hear birds. So there is something vaguely interesting somewhere around here. Right over there. Alright, let's take a look. Looks like a corpse. Bunch of feathers. That's good. Let's see if this guy has anything useful on him. Nope. Okay, well from here I think we're going to head up and over to Trapper's Cabin. So we'll head up this way to the top of the hill. Now, it's been my experience, I don't know if this is true or if it's just random bias of some sort, but it's been my experience that if you walk straight up a hill, you're less likely to get a sprain than if you walk diagonally up a hill. And actually, the other thing is, if you have your crampons on, you're probably better off too. So let's put the crampons on. Alright, so here we are at the top of the hill. We're going to walk around and head back down the other side, which is where Trapper's Cabin is. This area here has a bear cave. And it looks like a deer. We could shoot that deer. Since we're going for well-fed, we're going to need some... Let's try it. Because we are going to need some... Oh, we have 13 arrows. That's a lot of arrows. We are going to need some... meat. Oh, we sprained our ankle. Look at that.
Right. It hurts.
Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and take some painkillers. Because as long as I have them, I may as well use them. I'm also actually going to bandage my ankle too. Why not? Well, that would have been a good shot, but I don't think I had time for... Well, it turns out I had plenty of time, actually. So that's a bear cave right ahead up there. But the bear is not home. So that's okay. Alright. Again, hunting requires patience. his angle's not going to be good. Actually, it could have been. But he wasn't down for very long. Yeah, we're going to try to wait for a better... Try to wait for the best angle. Try to drop him right here. Nice. That looks like a wolf over there. So there's a wolf pretty close to here. So I'm going to grab this. And there could be a bear too. Alright, let's light up a fire and cook this guy up. Alrighty. Well, we made it just enough with that fire. We took everything off the deer. We took everything off 2 rabbits. We got a bunch of food here. We're going to leave the food here for the most part. We are going to take the gut. And we're going to take a little bit of the food. And there's the wolf, suddenly very interested. I guess he's busy howling, so he's not quite suddenly very interested. So maybe he's too far to smell us. We do have to watch out for this bear, though, who lives here. Oh, there is a wolf. Yeah, he smells us. Okay, that's fine. That is fine, because he's behind us, and we will be able to make it to trappers without incident, or we ought to be able to make it to trappers without incident. So that was a pretty big haul. That's a lot of food. Most of it is still there because I didn't want to be super heavy. I just wanted to bring enough so that we could stay overnight and do okay. I think what we're going to do is head to trappers. We're going to drop the skins to head in here for a second. Swap out our torch. Wolf can't come in here, so he hopefully will have lost interest and gone away. But even if he hasn't, we can keep moving. So here's trappers. Very nice day. And we'll head in there and see what's what. So it was a great haul. We had 2 rabbits and a buck. So a lot of meat on the buck. We got the skin, we got the hides, we got all the gut. So yeah, really good haul. Head inside.
I might have to drop some gear.
Yeah, we are actually going to drop that, all 4 of those and that. And then we're going to just look around trappers and see what's what. Ah, look at that. Hacksaw. Awesome. So now we have recovered from that terrible mistake we made.
I wonder if this is any good to eat.
39%? Yeah, I'll take it. Pinnacle peaches. I'll take that. Yeah, so we've recovered from that really bad mistake that we made. Which was... Wilderness Kitchen. Awesome. Which was to harvest our hacksaw. There's another sewing kit as well. Book as well. Let's see what's in here. Sometimes there is a heavy hammer here as well. It's a note left behind. Yeah. Some sad backstories in the game. There's a bandage.
This will come in handy.
Replace the bandage that I used when I sprained that storm lantern. Awesome. So some good stuff in here. Open the locker, see what's in there. Nothing. Anything in here? Nothing. Alright, I think that was everything. Except the safe. Look under the bed again, just in case. Yeah, I don't see anything under there. Okay, yeah, let's grab the safe. Alright, what's in here?
Thank goodness.
Summit soda. I'll take that. Alright, I think, let's see. Don't have a huge number of torches. I think I'm going to put this out. Gonna recycle these. And let's see how much lantern oil is in that lantern compared to mine. This one is in worse shape but has more oil. I'm going to actually put that one... Oops, I'm not going to light it. I'm going to put that one there. And the one that's in worse shape but more oil... Actually, yeah. The one that's in worse shape but more oil, I'm going to put... That's the one I'm going to take. I'm going to take this one with the less oil, and we're going to go grab some more coal. So let's go do that.
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
Okay, we're going to put that there. I guess if we're going to grab more coal, we're going to come back a little heavy, so probably should leave some stuff here first. Put some stuff in the locker. What are we heavy with? Coal we already have. Hatchet. Won't need the pry bar there. We'll need both of those. I'll take the hacksaw in case we find something interesting along the way. Won't need the book. Alright, good enough. Let's go. It's a beautiful day. Beautiful day. Look at that. Okay, I'm glad we brought the hacksaw. We're going to actually take those. We're going to take those, and it looks like there is a birch here too. So let's take that. Yeah, we're going to take all these, and we're going to put them in trappers. There's that wolf. Still patrolling. Alright, so let's put these back in the cabin. Alright, and then we're going to go ahead in the cave and we're going to collect coal and see what else might be in there. And you know what? Actually, I'm sorry. Keep going in and out, but there may be a locker in there. I can't remember. I don't think so, but just in case, I am going to grab the pry bar. Alright, let's do it. Okay, so we're going to head this way. And we're going to sleep here tonight, so I don't mind sprinting a little. Now, I like trappers, but it's not my favorite base. I don't know why. A lot of people love it. I've never used it as a base. I think because for this map, it's a little bit far. A little bit out of the way. So I'm not going to leave anything here that is base-like. I'm going to take it back to the camp office. I might leave things here to cure temporarily, but I'm not going to leave anything here permanently. Alright, let's see what we got in here. Yeah, now that I see the cave and the way it kind of looks, I don't think there are going to be lockers in it. So it probably was unnecessary to bring the pry bar, but that's okay. Mostly looking for coal. There's not a whole lot of coal in here. It's not a coal mine, so there's not a whole lot of coal, but there's usually a little bit. And it's worth grabbing it. Nothing around this campfire. A few pieces of coal here and there. See if this person has anything. No, and that is probably why she or he is deceased. That's not going to happen to us, is it? I guess we all gotta die sometime. But I have a good feeling about this run. I probably shouldn't say that, because I don't want to jinx it. But, yeah, I do have a pretty good feeling about it. Just looking on the ground here for coal. Sometimes it's in out-of-the-way spots. Let's head in down here and see. Yeah, there's one. out of the way spots. Alright, well this cave is a transition region. I'm sure you all know this. Leads to Mountain Town, otherwise known as Milton. But we're not going to spend any time in Milton right now. I don't know which way... There we go. Yeah. More coal. More coal. Okay. Alright, so this is the way of Milton up here. So we'll just head all the way up there, and then we're going to head back. Really just mostly looking for coal. There are some cattails up there too, but we're not going to grab them this trip. Get those another time. So the trader, so now we've activated the trader. We have a trade that's going. Just give you a quick look around where this leads out, just so that we all know. Mountain Town region, so it comes out right at this lovely waterfall. There's a nice view over here. Can't, as far as I know, really get up past here, but you can kind of see some stuff. Now, I think I've seen some videos on YouTube where it is possible to get down there, but that's really kind of a backstage set piece. There's really nothing there. But it's really more for atmosphere than anything else. So, yeah. This is the entrance to Mountain Town. Nice waterfall here. We're going to head back inside and head back to Trappers. There we go. Running a little bit low on lamp oil in this particular lantern, so we will only light it up when we need it, but it looks like we need it now, so... Did we miss one? We did. Alright. Coal is a little hard to come by in Mystery Lake. This is, I think, the only source. So, it's good to go harvest it now. And it'll take a little while for it to respawn. But this way it'll respawn, and next time we're in Mystery Lake... Well, there's one we missed. Next time we're in Mystery Lake, we'll be able to come back here and get a little bit more. Not enough coal in this region really to do the kind of like outdoor crafting that we've been doing in Coastal Highway, but there aren't any outdoor crafting benches anyway, and you don't really need to do that. Really what you need this coal for is to survive blizzards and, you know, all that good stuff. So we might actually end up running out of lantern fuel for this lantern, which would be a shame, because I do want to keep it as an emergency spare. Alright, let's put it out. And here we are, almost back in Mystery Lake. Let's see how much coal we got. It's 9 pieces, so not that much, but it's not nothing. Alright, we got a little bit of a music stinger. While I'm here, I'm going to grab some of these sticks. I mean, we're going to be heavy, but that's okay. We're going to head back to Trappers. We're going to drop some stuff. And then we're going to sleep for the night. So we do have a hacksaw now. So I think we've got like all of the kit that we really want and need. So I think as soon as we have our well-fed bonus, we'll head off. And by that time, our wolf skins will probably be done, and we might make a wolf skin coat before we head out. Yeah, it's still nice out. I'm gonna grab this. More sticks. Grab our food.
The sun's setting. It's gonna get a lot colder soon.
Well, luckily we have a cabin right here that we can sleep in.
Too heavy.
Yeah, we're heavy. I get that. Alright. Okay, well, let's head over to the bed. And, actually, and sleep for 10 hours. Alright, it sounds pretty windy out there. So, sun is up, we can see now. Sounds pretty windy though, let's take a look. Yeah, it's a blizzard. Okay. Blizzards are a good time to do some reading.
I need to drop something.
So let's just do a little bit of reading. Alright, finish.
I would drink almost anything about now.
Finish that book. Drink some water. And let's check out our cooking, because must be getting close. Yeah, getting closer. Alright. So, let's just see. Let's just check outside and see what it's like. I think the blizzard's over. Yeah. It's cold, but not too bad. Minus 17-ish. Not too bad. Okay, let's head back in. And I think we are going to call that an episode. So, what have we done today? We engaged with the trader. We got some more food. We are well on our way to well-fed. We just probably maybe another day and we'll be good. We got some more rabbit skins and
too much stuff to carry
and stuff like that, which we can take back to the camp office. Got some coal. And so yeah. And oh, hacksaw, right? So now we have another hacksaw. So we're not gonna trash that hacksaw. So we're still very heavy. Next episode we're gonna have to cart some of this stuff back to camp office, and we'll probably want to grab some of that food along the way as well. So we might be heavy, and maybe we'll wish we had brought our travois, but we'll have to see. So if you like this episode, please give us a like. If you've got any comments, we'd love to hear what you have to say. And we usually respond to all of them. So please leave some comments. And if you want to know when the next episode drops, then please subscribe. YouTube will tell you, and we will see you there.